Hi everyone, it's Emma from Body Love HQ here. I'm the Body Love coach. And it's Friday afternoon and I have to admit I am pretty bloody tired today. It's been a really long week, and last weekend I think a lot of you probably saw that I had hosted my first ever weekend retreat, which was absolutely amazing. I think the women had such a great time and really got a lot of relaxation and time to really reflect on what's important, and lots of nourishing rest time, which is really, really, really important for all of us. And as much as I loved doing that retreat, I will do them, I think, for the rest of my life. But I'm used to also having a weekend. I'm a bit of an introvert and I do need a bit of time to myself. So I think because I didn't do that last weekend, I'm really feeling it this weekend. So I'm great. It's great. It's Friday afternoon. I don't have to be anywhere specific tomorrow. So I'm going to make the most of that. But I wanted to talk about something that happened today, which is a pretty big deal, actually. I was this close to just chucking this whole body love thing in and quitting for good. I was just so frustrated by something that happened today. And the reason I was talking a bit about how tired I was, how tired I am, is because I think that influenced my reaction to what happened today. But the good thing about what happened today helped to reinforce why I do what I do. So there was a moment where I almost burst into tears and went, stuff this, I'm out of here. But I managed to pull myself together because my big mission is way more important than how I was feeling in that little moment. So let me explain. I work, a few hours a week in a health food shop here locally in Albany, and I love, love, love working there. And if you do come to Albany, if you're from Albany, come and visit the Health Nut. It's a beautiful, beautiful shop. But today I had a customer come in and she was looking for some really obscure things in the shop. And I don't work there, lots of hours a week. So I'm still learning every week. I don't know everything there is to know about health food shops. So often people come in and ask for things that I've never heard of. But it was really interesting. This woman was asking for a number of interesting things that I've never heard of. And so we're trying to figure out where these items were. And I asked her in the end, I said, what do you need this stuff for? And she goes, she started to get really sort of embarrassed, and she started to giggle, a little bit self-consciously. And then she finally actually admitted to me what it was. And she said, I'm doing the keto thing. And so I need to have all these things so I can make a drink every day because I'm going to do the keto diet. And my instant response in my mind was, oh my God, I am wasting my time. Women all around the world just want to be skinny. They'll do crazy, wacky diets. They'll do anything they need to do to be skinny. I am completely wasting my time here. Because when I looked at this woman, she was complaining about how much money she had to spend on these weird items. And she was, embarrassed to tell me what it was. She was spending all this time trying to find these really obscure things. She was going to have to go to another shop because we didn't have everything she needed. And I just felt really frustrated. I thought, this woman is distracted by something that's not actually that important in the scheme of things. She looked like she was the same size as me. I didn't even notice if she was particularly large or not. That's not what I look at when I see women nowadays. But I just felt really, really frustrated. And I thought, I'm just doing this uphill battle. I'm doing this all on my own. I'm wasting my time. I should just stop. And then I thought, no. This is exactly why I can't stop. Because I feel like I'm going to cry. Because I feel like so many women around the world waste their time and they waste their money and they're distracted and they are not able to sort of love themselves and decide that they're enough exactly the way they are. And it makes me really sad because I used to be that person and I know how that feels. And it's such a distraction. I might be the biggest I've ever been in my life. I don't know. I don't weigh myself, but, I know by the size of my clothing. But I'm also the happiest I've ever been. I'm also doing things that energize me and light me up and keep me excited in my life. And because I've gone from that place where I used to do the wacky diets and try and spend money on things that I wasn't even going to enjoy because it was part of a wacky diet. Thanks, Tammy. I just realized that I had to keep going because I know what it feels like to be in that woman's position, and I know what it feels like to be where I am now. And I know that what I do is actually really, really important, without trying to big note myself. And so although for that moment I thought I'm just going to pack it all in, I realized, no, I can't. And so, thanks all for all the love, beautiful people. So what I'm realizing is that we all need to start taking steps to help me help women around the world feel great about themselves, no matter what their size is. And I just want to completely help people understand, if you love your body, it doesn't mean that you just let yourself go and you don't look after yourself. It's actually the exact opposite. You look after your body as beautifully as you can, no matter what your size is. That's the whole point. And I think that's a really important thing to remember. So there's a few things that you can do to help me help spread this message of body love and complete acceptance. And I guess the first thing is to know that you are enough right now, exactly as you are right in this moment, no matter what you look like, no matter what your size is, no matter how healthy you are, no matter how fit you are. All those things don't matter. You are worthy, you are important, you are enough because you are alive and you're here. Okay, so that's the first thing. I want you to remember that and try and remember that even in your bad days. That's the first thing you can do to help with this whole body love message. The second thing you can do is commit to loving your body. Commit to making the decisions that make your body feel really good as often as you can. And for me, I'm tired, it's Friday afternoon. For me, loving my body this evening is going to be having a big bowl of chips and watch some telly because that's what I feel like doing. Oh, thanks, Peggy. I'm glad you got this today when you needed it. So I think choosing to commit to love your body doesn't mean you have to go on these wacky diets or do anything strange. It just means you do what's most loving for your body in this exact moment, whatever that might be. So it might be rest, it might be having some meditation time, it might be asking someone else to look after the kids for a little while so that you have some of your own time. It's asking for help. And if I can help you by being your coach, let me know, because I would love to help you if that's what you need. So that's the second thing you can do. The third thing you can do, and a lot of you people have already done it already, so thank you, is to like things that I put on the page or comment or share or let me know what you think. Because sometimes, especially when I'm having a tired day like I am today, sometimes it feels like no one's listening or no one wants to hear this message. So thank you for the people today who have made a few comments, because it makes me feel like I'm doing this for a reason, which really feels good. So thank you for that. And then something else I want you to think about is actually thinking about how you compliment the women around you. So instead of focusing just on how people look, maybe start to compliment people on their awesomeness, the things that they do that are really awesome, rather than just the way that they look. So we're all really conditioned to go, wow, you look great, you look healthy if you lost weight, all those kind of things. And start to sort of think about complimenting people on how funny they are, or, how helpful they are, or, how thoughtful they are. So just start to think about how can you compliment people and look after people and make people feel good in other ways that have nothing to do with the way they look. And then I guess the last thing, I'm going to be talking about this a lot for the next few weeks, is think about joining me in the Body Love Academy, which I'll be giving more details really soon. The thing is, I've got my story about body love. I've got my way that I've gone from really disliking my body to actually now loving my body, mostly unconditionally. I have a bad moment every once in a while. But maybe my story and the way I talk about it isn't enough for a lot of people. Maybe they need to hear the story from somebody else. Maybe they need to hear your story. And that's what I'll be teaching women in the Body Love Academy, about how to share their stories and how to help their group of people feel better about themselves as well. So when you hear me talking about the Body Love Academy this month, try not to switch off straight away, because maybe you're supposed to be doing this with me and I'd love to have you on board. So yeah, they were the things I was thinking about today when I almost ditched it. I thought, I can't. People need to hear this message, and people need to hear it not just from me, but from women all around the world in their own special way. So I hope you're going to have a beautiful Friday night. Thank you so much for tuning in or for watching this later on. And yep, have a great Friday, and I will speak to you guys really, really soon. Lots of love. Bye.